It's safe to say that Apple's got the tablet market locked up, but there are a number of people out there that aren't into the Apple ecosystem. They prefer Android. So you got Samsung, you got Huawei, but you might not have thought of Xiaomi for a tablet. You should. I've been playing with the Pad 5 for the past couple weeks, and this tablet shocked me at how good it is, especially for the price point. Here it is, my review of the Xiaomi Pad 5. Now, like all our reviews, we're not paid or sponsored unless we tell you. I was a little unsure if I wanted to actually do a review on this. Now, Xiaomi Singapore, who were very kind enough to send this over, said, Bobby, just give it a shot, try it out. As soon as I opened this thing up and I powered it on and I started loading up the apps and playing around with it, I was very impressed. I'm like, okay guys, I gotta talk to you about this because I know a lot of you out there say, hey look, what else is there to use besides the iPad? Another Android tablet, what are some options? And I'm gonna say, this is one, as I mentioned earlier, you need to take a look at. Now here's what we're gonna do for the review. We're gonna show you what it's like to edit on Lightroom, we're gonna do some web browsing, we'll do some video play as well, and then we'll do some gameplay. And I got Zeno here, who's our gamer, who's gonna be coming over here playing some Genshin, show you what it's like to use. Now we'll be doing screen recording on this, so there may be a little bit of lack of performance due to that because obviously it's a little bit taxing on the system, but you'll get an idea of who this tablet's for in terms of that. Now, if you're a hardcore gamer, I don't think this might be the tablet for you. But if you're a casual gamer, you're like, look, I use my tablets to, watch YouTube videos, Netflix, whatever, Disney Plus, and I want to do a little bit of casual gaming, I think you may be impressed. So with that, let's get down to trying out this tablet. Okay, first off, specs. It's an 11-inch tablet, runs a Snapdragon 860 processor in it. This version has a 6 GB, 120 GB of storage. Size is about 8,700 something milliamp battery. So this is a very large battery in a tablet. It's pretty much part and parcel with what you're getting with a lot of 11-inch tablets on this. 120 hertz display on this, and you're gonna get that Dolby Atmos Vision sound and that clarity. You're gonna get that P3 color gamut, 1 billion colors. This thing is stacked. And I also have the pencil with it as well, or the pen, which magnetizes to the top of it. You might have seen that on other tablets out there, hint, hint, Apple. In terms of cameras on there, on the back of it, you got a 13 megapixel camera. Then of course you can do 4K video. On the front, you got 1080p video for your front-facing camera as well. So if you want to do web conferencing, it looks really good. It's fantastic, man. I really like this thing. Anyway, let's get on to some testing right here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, first off, we are gonna go into Lightroom real quick here. Now, I've got a lot of photos on this, so it might take a little bit, but I'll just pull into some photos here to get an idea what we're looking at. The pen is very responsive on this, and you also get an extra tip when you do get the pen inside of it too, so just in case you need that. But I'm not seeing much delay on this. It's pretty accurate. Then, of course, I can just enhance the clarity a little bit if I want, add the textures. All looks really good. Now, in terms of the tablet usage, obviously when you're using Android versus Apple, right, the apps are developed a little bit differently. So this is not a comparison between an iPad and also the Xiaomi Pad 5. But if you're into the Android space, you already kind of know what it's like to use. But I mean, looking at my images right here, I shot on a 45 megapixel camera. It's sharp, the colors look great, no issues at all. Now I am doing a screen record on top of this, so there might be a little bit of lag because of that screen recording, but again, performs beautifully. Let's go to Netflix real quick here.
Cleopatra's first egg is on display.
I mean, it's beautiful, sharp. You can hear the audio coming from these speakers. It's fantastic. Great movie experience. I'm gonna pause that right now. Obviously, for copyright reasons, I can't play you a larger clip, but you're gonna get the idea that, again, this is really good video experience on this tablet. Also, you got the multitasking right here, very easy to use. Bring it back. Now again, with the way the tablet's designed actually, I feel more comfortable using it in portrait mode than I do in landscape mode. It's like a 16:10 ratio on this. So, I mean, for movie play, obviously landscape, but if you're just gonna be daily tasks like this, browsing the web, I would hold it in portrait mode for the most part. I mean, it feels more comfortable that way. Let's go into some browsing real quick here. All the latest news going on here. Allow some notifications from Geek Culture. A lot of ads. We had a lot of ads on our website here, so don't mind those. Got to make money somehow, you know what I mean? I got same-day appointments, man. You got to pay the bills. As we say, got to pay the bills. So if you're looking for a dentist, we've got you covered on that one. Yeah, I mean, again, very easy to use when you're web browsing. At this size, it's very nice to read documents, check out things like that, no issues at all. So, and the one thing again I like is the vibrancy and the brightness of this display. Now, is it the brightest display on any tablet? Not necessarily, but it's great for indoor usage, it's great for outdoor usage, it does adapt. Now again, you can adjust based on the color temperature, depending on the lighting source, you could do that as well. Kind of like the True Tone that Apple has, you can get that same sort of similar experience with this tablet. I turn it off for the most part because I do a lot of photo editing, and I don't want something to go more warm than it is, depending if I'm shooting, editing at nighttime or whatever the case is, or in lower light. So, to each their own on that. But I gotta say, this is a very pleasant experience holding this tablet. It's very lightweight, guys. This is paper thin. It is such a pleasant tablet to hold. I would say it feels a little bit lighter than the iPad for the most part, to be honest with you. I mean, if you want to compare it to that. So let's show a little bit of writing example real quick here. That's my name. Very smooth. This is very, very smooth. So on the pen, you can actually control it to do, let's say, screen capture. You can do the whole screen, you can do a window, whatever it is you want to do. And you can share it, you can start over, give you that. So if you're taking some notes, you're looking at a website, looking at a document, you just want to cut a piece of that out and share it to somebody, you can do that as well. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Xenio come over here, since he's the gaming guy, and he's gonna actually play some Genshin for us, show you what it's like to play. Now again, we are doing some screen recording on this, so there may not be the optimal performance out of this, but Xenio will walk you through that. So we'll get to that, and I'll give you my final thoughts right after this. Let's talk about today's sponsor, Logitech. Here at Geek Culture, audio is a huge part of our daily lives, both work and play, so what's our choice of headphones? Well, meet the Logitech G435 Lightspeed wireless gaming headset. It lets you listen to all the rich sounds from your music, videos, and games across PC, console, and mobile while sporting some popping, vibrant colors. Not only that, it weighs just 165 grams, which means sometimes you'll even forget that you're wearing it. With a robust battery life of 18 hours, you can enjoy your gaming sessions for prolonged periods of time. For more details, head over to logitechg.com.
Just going to the settings real quick again. Everything's on the highest. We're at 60 FPS, so this is the best we can do, lah. Yeah, in game, it's capped at 60 FPS. Yeah, but other than that, it looks pretty alright.
And you get the game boost on this as well.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. Yeah. So it's clearing up. It's freeing up space on the tablet for me to play the game. Let's start the challenge real quick. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, we got some frame drops, but I think that's because of the screen recording. The screen recording is limiting quite a bit, but other than that, it looks pretty damn good.
Okay.
It feels great to play, yeah. Oh, okay. So the screen recording is off right now, but let's get the audio up real quick. It does improve a smidgen, just a little bit. But honestly, with like 6 of RAM and everything, as compared to like the Xiaomi Black Shark 4 that we tried out.
Right, which is a gaming phone.
Which is a gaming phone, yeah. This thing's meant for like casual use and everything, but you can definitely get some gaming out of this thing on the lower settings.
Right.
Yeah, because we are overclocking this thing right now and we are pushing it to its limits, right? So, obviously you want to expect the best performance out of it.
Right.
But other than that, it's fine.
Okay, final thoughts on the tablet. As I mentioned before, I think it's fantastic for the average user out there. If you're, again, not in the Apple ecosystem, this is something to take a look at. There's a lot of competition in the Android marketplace when it comes to tablets. I wasn't expecting the Xiaomi Pad 5 to be this good, but it actually is. And I'm not paid or sponsored to say that. I was very impressed with it. Now, a couple things that I think could use improvement. Now, again, on the back of it, it is a little slick to hold like this. Now, I don't have the case. Obviously, when you get the case, that's going to alleviate that, but I wish it had a bit more of a matte texture. I think Xenio also mentioned this as well. And at the same time, I feel like on the display, it's really nice, got great colors, everything else, but on the Xiaomi phones, they give you a lot of customization when it comes to the display. You can choose sRGB, P3, you can really fine tune it from there. I feel some of that customization isn't in this tablet thus far. Now again, there is going to be a MIUI update coming very soon, I think within a month or so, that may be included, and this whole thought on the display may be null and void. But as it stands right now, at the end of November, I would say that might be one of my only complaints about it. Besides that, 6 gigabytes of RAM, as we mentioned, not gonna be optimal for hardcore gameplay, but it will do the job. This is not meant to be a pro tablet to equal or match your laptop out there, but this is a nice accessory to take on with you if you're in the bedroom, home, if you want to give it to your kids, family members, just watch some videos as you're cooking or whatever the case may be. I think you're gonna really enjoy this. Those are my thoughts on the Xiaomi Pad 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Is this a tablet you're looking to pick up? Any questions you have, I will try to answer those with you. Like always, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Facebook, like this video as well. Stay safe, and I'll chat to you soon. Take care.